Hey, it's Nathan with CrazyMarketing.com. In this video, I want to show you how I'm using AI to edit my videos, and this is saving me so much time. It used to take me about 3 minutes of editing for 1 minute of video, but now with this tool that I'm about to show you, it takes me about 45 seconds per 1 minute of video, so I'm actually editing the video faster than I'm actually talking in the video. And so this has been a tremendous tool and really helped me boost my content production. And I do have a referral code that is N8HAN, and if you enter it when you're trying out this tool, you'll be able to edit 2 projects instead of 1 project, which is usually what is included with the trial. So if you hate cutting and editing videos, but enjoy producing content, then I think you're really gonna like this tool. Now it's called Gling, and of course link in the description down below with my referral code so you can get that bonus. But I want to show you how it works and how easy it actually is. So first things first, we need to go ahead and drag a video or click to browse for a video. So I already have a video right here that I want to go ahead and edit. So I'll just drag it over here. And then I can go ahead and name my project. So this is my ClickFunnels Cart Abandonment video. And what Gling is going to do is it's going to look for silences and bad takes. So anytime that I pause for a length of time between speaking, it's going to identify those silences and it's going to cut them out. And then it's also going to identify every time that I start saying something, but then stop saying it, and then say it again, and then stop and say it again, and stop and say it again. And it's going to help me by removing all the times that I screw up what I'm trying to say. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on continue right here. And it does take a couple minutes to process, but what it's doing is it's transcribing my video, and then it's using AI in order to see when I'm pausing and see when I'm messing up, and it's going to help me make those cuts and edits. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes to process, and I'll be right back. So here we are in the editor, and you can see that it transcribed my video over here, and it brought it line by line. And you can see that there's some scissors right here, so I could cut an entire line just by clicking those scissors, or I could highlight and cut certain words or phrases or entire paragraphs or sections if I want to. And I'll do a demonstration of it all in just a second. And then we have the video over here, so I can actually watch and see what's happening in my video. Down here at the bottom, we can go ahead and change the speed that the video is playing at. And I usually set it at 1.5, so that way I can get through my editing much quicker. And then we have a couple of sliders right here, so we can show the cuts. And that means that we see what is cut out down below. So we can see that this section right here has been cut. This section right here has been cut, more than likely because I stopped talking, but also it cuts out all of my various mistakes, as you'll see when we do the practical example. But my settings usually are show cuts, and I also want to go ahead and skip cuts. That way when I'm editing, I'm not listening to long moments of silence where I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say next. And those are the main settings I adjust, but a couple other settings they have chapters here, so you could go ahead and generate chapters. And so basically it takes your transcript here and tries to figure out where you switch topics and what you're talking about in each topic. So I'm going to go ahead and click this real quick so you can see how it works. And so there we go. We have some nice timestamps we could include in our YouTube description. I'll go ahead and click on use as chapters, and I could go ahead and copy that and paste it right into my YouTube video. And then we have captions as well that we could turn on, and that makes the captions show up right here as well as the video over here. So it's going to basically render your video with the captions as part of your video. And so you're going to want to make sure in your transcript here that any misspelled words or anything like that are manually corrected. And so you could go ahead and highlight the word, and you could click on correct here. So instead of gonna, I might have been saying going, and we could apply. And then you could see that the caption on the video updated as well. And there's a few different caption presets you could go ahead and select. And so depending on where you're posting this video, if people are watching it without sound and they're typically reading what you're saying, then it might be a good idea to go ahead and embed these captions. But most of my videos I'm posting on YouTube, so I'm not going to include these captions on my video, so I'll go ahead and turn this off. And then we also have enhance right here. So what this will do is it'll attempt to add jump cuts between your various segments here. So it would give me this segment and then a jump cut on this segment. And so if you like that jump cutty type feel for your videos, you could turn this on, and then Gling would go ahead and add that automatically. So that's pretty cool if that's something you want to do. And then we have AI assist right here. So this will help you generate a title for your video. And then there's also the chapters generator, which is the same thing we saw over here. But if you need help coming up with a title for your video, this might be helpful. Finally, there's the export option right here, and you can export different file types. And so depending on what you're going to do with this video, you may export it so you can edit it some more in a different video editing tool. But usually I just go ahead and export the video file as an MP4. So anyway, I'm going to edit a few minutes of video so you can see it in action. So let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm just going to start at the top, and then I just go ahead and click on play right here, and we start getting into it. It's Nathan with crazymarketing.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a cart abandonment series within your ClickFunnels 2.0 account. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's say that you have a sales funnel set up. So let me pop this one open real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and open my order form or checkout page. And so as you'll notice right here, this is a 2-step order form, and ClickFunnels does have different variations of this. They do have to where you can set it as. So hopefully you're seeing that it's processing along the bottom here, and you can see that it's skipping over all the times that I'm silent. So it makes the editing process a lot quicker because I'm not sitting around waiting for myself to talk again. And let's continue. It's 1 step, 2 step, or 3 steps. But no matter what, as soon as someone enters their. All right, so you see that I messed up several times right here. So I have as soon as. So I'm just going to delete this whole line right here. And I'm going to come back up here before I messed up and listen to it again to make sure it sounds good where I cut it. No matter what, as soon as someone enters their contact information, and I think that sounds good. Now there's a little bit of a gap right here from when I said what I and as soon as. And I could go ahead and grab right here and just drag it over a little bit. And I can change where the cut has happened. So then I'll start back over here and run it or what? As soon as someone enters their contact information, and I think that that sounds better. So that's another way you can edit your cuts is just by dragging where you want the cut and where you want the video to start playing again. So let's go ahead and continue. And so their email, phone, first and last name, that information gets stored within ClickFunnels, and you can use that information in order to send people follow-up emails. So what we can do is we can set up a workflow where if somebody fills out this information but doesn't actually buy the product, we follow up with them with an email like 15, maybe 30 minutes later. You see how it cut out this bad line right here and also the duplicate line right here? We follow up with them, So Gling assumed that I messed up because I said the same phrase right after each other. So it automatically cut out the first time with the assumption that I had messed it up. So let's go ahead and continue to be like, hey, it looks like you're about to buy this product, but you didn't. And we left it in the cart for you, so if you want to the checkout page. So right here, it accidentally deleted a word that I wanted to include. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight right here and uncut it. And then I'll come back over here to before where it messed up, and I'm going to play it again. Cart for you, so if you want to return to the checkout page and finish checking out, here's a link. And so that's what we're going to set up in this video right here. So let me back out of here and go to the workflow area in ClickFunnels, and we'll back out again. And we're under workflows, and here it cut out another line that I didn't need it to cut out. So I'm going to go ahead and uncut this line, and we'll come back up here and start it again. And we're going to come into marketing here, and we're under workflows, and we're going to go ahead and add a brand new workflow. And I'm going to call this cart abandonment. And right here, it made a little gap where I was silent for like half a second because I was typing, and I don't actually want it to cut right there. So I can go ahead and right click on it and uncut that silence right there. And so now it'll actually play that silent piece. And then I'm going to write. And since it was kind of hard to see what it said when I right clicked, I'm going to click on this area too. So I can right click and do uncut. And then it would go ahead and play this long silent piece right here. And of course, I don't want to leave that in my video, so I'm going to right click on it and I can cut it down here. So I just wanted to point out that you can cut and uncut in this video timeline down at the bottom of the page, in addition to editing the words up here in the transcript. And we'll continue for another minute or so to see if anything else pops out at me. And then I'm going to write the name of the funnel here so I can keep track of it. So this is my main funnel. And you can select the run type. There's multiple runs per contact, which I probably don't recommend for the cart abandonment because you don't want them to accidentally sign up like multiple times and be sent emails again and again. All right, and I wanted this again and again and again piece in here. So I'm going to uncut that and we'll start again. Times and be sent emails again and again and again. For cart abandonment, I probably only do once per contact because there's only so many times somebody's going to come through the order form and fill out the contact information piece and then check out and not buy it and stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this line right here. I don't need it. And then check out and not buy it and stuff, and I don't know. I don't want to harass anybody. So if they go through it one time and they don't buy the product at that point in time, well, then they're probably not going to buy it anyway. So we'll continue on with create workflow, and we need to go ahead and set up our. Alrighty, so I think that's a long enough demonstration of how the tool works. And I also showed you several other features within the tool and how I use a tool to quickly edit my videos. Again, I have a referral link and a referral code in the description of this video, and it does come with the perk that you can edit an additional video with the trial. So instead of only being able to edit one video, you can edit 2 videos if you use my referral code. And so hopefully you found this video helpful. I love this tool. It has saved me so much time, and I appreciate any sorts of likes, comments, subscribes, and or head over to crazymarketing.com, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.